First of all, we have to remove the petcock, and we have to remove the fuel sending mechanism here. We're going to have to take these two pieces off, and then we're going to have to make block-off plates. Block-off plate for the petcock and a block-off plate for the fuel gauge sending unit. So let's get started. Alright, I've already pre-loosened these screws right here on the petcock, so we'll go ahead and take these out. There's your petcock. I don't know about this petcock. I'm going to try to save it, but if not, I'll get a rebuild kit. Now let's go ahead and remove the fuel gauge reader system or fuel gauge sender. There is no fuel pump on the 2000 Katana 750. It's all, the fuel is gravity fed. This piece right here just sends the signal to your fuel gauge because the 2000 Katana does have a fuel gauge. So let's get these off. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man, look at the rust on that unit. Can you guys see that? Is it focusing up? If I go to this camera, can you guys see that? That's pretty bad. I don't know if I can save this unit. Okay, so this is 15 years of gas. Okay, guys? Man, if you can let your bike sit, drain the gas. Alright. So, now, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to have to make block-off plates so when we pour the muriatic acid in here, we don't get any leakage. Alright, so now let's go block these ports off. Wow. I found a piece of metal, and I used the fuel sending gasket to make a template. I also did the same thing with the petcock, drew it around and made a template out of it. Then I punched holes in it to start my drill so I could use it as a pilot and drill the holes for the block-off plates. Okay, these are the chemicals you'll need to clean the tank. Muriatic acid for the rust removal process, baking soda and water to stop the muriatic acid's effects, the tank sealer for sealing the tank, and your standard safety equipment. So this is a simple bathtub stopper. It's 2 inches. And so I'm going to put this on here. I think I got a good way of doing it. And then I have these metal straps. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, guys, I took the tank over to the slop sink outside the maintenance shop to get the majority of the rust. This thing is really, really rusty, so I wanted to help the muriatic acid out a little bit, so I washed it out. Wow, check out all that rust that came out of the tank. I'm so glad I pre-washed this thing. Gave the muriatic acid a little bit of a helping hand. All right, guys, I got the gas tank all prepped up. I got the block off plates on there. And now we're going to go ahead and use the muriatic acid and the water. So what's happening here is I'm going to use 1 part muriatic acid, which is a gallon, and 1 part water. So that's a 1-in-1 ratio. So I got it all set up outside. Let's go out here and clean the rust out of this tank. First, I'm going to put the gallon of water in. Now I'm going to put the acid in. Be very careful. I should have some eye protector on, but I guess I'll be all right. Now we're adding the baking soda water mix. And this will stop the acid from working, from action. Okay guys, we're back over at the slop sink. I let the baking soda and water sit for a few minutes, and then I started sloshing the gas tank around, and I could see it fizzing and working and doing its job. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to rinse the gas tank out thoroughly. That water's coming out pretty clean now. Yep, it's coming out pretty clean. You remember earlier it was rust brown, but yeah. Alright guys, I just emptied out the baking soda and water mix, and wow, what a difference. Now I'm going to try to get you in as close as I can, but I hope you can see the difference from earlier. Alright. Really can't, it's really not showing. Boy, oh wait a minute. See that tank, see how it is gray instead of brown like it was before? Man, I wish I could show you guys better. Wow, but man, it's definitely cleaner. Wow, I hate I can't show you. I don't know if that is that good enough right there. I hate to say take my word for it, but wow, yeah, I can't really show you guys. I'm trying my best, but it's definitely cleaner than it was. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hair dryer in here and dry this out. Because before you add the PO5, this tank has to be dry. So I'll get back with you once we've dried out the tank. Well guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I have the gas tank laid out on a piece of plastic. I drained the fuel tank liner, what was left of it, out of the tank. And now I have to wait 4 days for it to dry. Alright, well hey, look, it's New Year's Eve and it is about 5:30 p.m. my time, Detroit, Michigan. I'm getting ready to go shave, take a shower, and make the New Year's festive parties tonight. All right, this is Solo Black 313, Rise and Ride. Oh, wait a minute. Like I said, it's gonna take 4 days, and I'll come back on the next video, and I'll show you the tank and give you the results of the gas tank lighter. Okay, almost forgot about that. All right, Solo Black 313, wishing all of you guys a very safe and happy New Year's.